Hello all and welcome back to the channel. So I hope everybody's having a nice weekend and enjoying some games. If you're new around here, it'd be great if you could subscribe or like my video, go around the channel, have a look. It'd be great. Really help me grow my channel. Anyway, today we're looking at a little twin stick shooter which actually released some time ago in 2016. However, it's had a slight overhaul for the PlayStation 5, and they've re-released a newer version called it's like the Overseer Edition, and it has some extra bits and pieces, like a harder mode and other bits that come in extra, which, yeah, I suppose it's some more to give you for the PS5 version of the game. However, one of the reasons I wanted to highlight this on the channel here is it's actually also currently included in your PlayStation Now subscription. So if you're a Now subscriber, you got this in with the payment, you pay for that already. So this is a little twin stick shooter type of thing, which is very reminiscent of some of the older games that you might have played years ago. Now, whenever I play all these type of games, it always makes me think of Alien Breed. I played on the Amiga, but I believe Alien Breed was on dozens of different machines. In fact, it was re-released and you could play it on the Vita as well as the PS3. So that, and there was 3 other versions that they did as well, like when they revamped the old game. And this is called Neon Chrome, and like I say, it's a little twin stick shooter. It's top down and very rogue-like, running around picking up different weapons and money and upgrading your weapons and finding certain bits and pieces, and as you go through the levels you can attach different items or pick up better guns and then upgrade those instead, and you can go around doing the levels like that. Now, we've just got some video footage here of the first few levels, and the one thing that does spring to mind is that it feels very minimalistic in design, which I actually kind of like. It makes you feel like you're playing something a little bit retro-y, which I think is really cool. Some might say it looks a little bit outdated, but it's about the aesthetic of the game and trying to make it probably look something more like it was a PS2 era style game, maybe, or even N64 or something type of area. And maybe people would say it's looking a little bit outdated, but I personally think it looks really nice, and the sound and that in the game is very good. It's really, it's pumping, so to speak, and it has that cyberpunk themey type of music vibe to it, and yeah, it's pretty cool. The replayability of this game is quite good. There's as I said, because of the newer version that they released here, you get the Overseer 2.0 version, which is like an extra difficulty level, and there's also New Game Plus that's opened up as well when you finish the game. They've added in some other bits and pieces like online co-op and other areas. There's an arena type thing and other parts to the game, and the mechanics and controls of the game are really good. It's really, really, really good. The only downside really is that if you die, you're starting again. So basically don't die. Which might sound a bit crazy, but there's basically 32 levels. And through each of the levels they obviously get progressively more difficult. There's absolutely no end of unlockables for the game as well, and yeah, ultimately Neon Chrome is a good twin stick shooter game, but it kind of falls short in its longevity. I think it could have been a lot longer, but with that said, it has got that old school nostalgia-y type-ness to it I liked, and it's very rare to see a game like this come out. Really, I know it's 4 years old, and obviously, as I said, it's on PS Now, so you can give this a go anyway. And you don't get many games like this anymore, really. So it's nice to see a indie developer out there bring something that feels slightly retro back to the limelight, so to speak. And that in itself is nice. And I think it's good. It is good. It is good. The music's good. The gameplay is good. It controls really well. It could do with being a little bit longer. And that's all I'd say. One of the annoyances I found with it is there is no platinum in the trophy pack. It is literally just 14 silver and bronze trophies. There's not even a gold. It's all silver and bronze trophies for the game, which, fine, it's neither here or there, but if you're a trophy hunter, that's annoying. The load speed's perfectly fine when you play it on the PS5, and apart from maybe the graphics looking like it's a little bit dated, it's a rare game style to see still being used with this top-down shooter type of thing. And I like it. I was enjoying it. I played it for a couple of hours and did about 10 levels. As you can see, I'm just playing the first parts here and having a look around, so you can see a vibe for the game. There is certainly a lot of replayability here. I really do think there's a lot of replayability here, especially if you're enjoying the game. There's no reason you can't just carry on playing it over and over and over and over again. And the theming's nice. It controls perfectly well. It's just a bit tough in places if you keep dying, because then you've got to start again. And if you are really, really good at these things, then you're going to plough through it and feel like there wasn't much content there. One thing that is to be said though about this is made by a dev team called 10 Tons, and they're actually not really a console developer. They are more in the realm of building games for iOS and iPad and iPhones. They've even done a couple of things on the Apple TV as well, and this is like one of their only games that they've really put out there for consoles, which is nice to see from a indie dev that predominantly probably worked with mobile technology, trying to do something on a console, which is another reason I wanted to support this indie game on the channel here, because trying to get people to come over from doing stuff on mobile devices to doing consoles might be a little bit tricky for them, or they might not be getting as much press as they might need, so to speak, maybe. I just wanted to make sure it was highlighted here on my channel. At the beginning it's a little bit slow, but it does pick up pace, and it isn't an easy game once you get to the deeper levels. Although it feels, I died quite a bit once I was hitting like level 9 or 10. But I'm not the greatest of players at this style of game, so if you're really good, I think you'd plough through it. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna. We'll wrap up the review there for the day. Like I say, this is on PS4 and 5, and it's on Switch, and it's on different mobile devices as well. So you don't even need to play it on console if you don't want to. And you do get both versions when you pay for it on the console, or if you get it on PlayStation Now. Anyway, that's going to do it for the video. If you do want to ask me any questions more about this game, please drop a comment down below and I'll get back to you. And if you're new around here, please like and subscribe. Thank you very much, and goodbye.